The purpose of this resource is to provide guidance for utilizing scaffolds that are embedded in your EL Education District curriculum. Scaffolding is an instructional method that progressively moves students towards greater independence and understanding during the learning process. It is a temporary support that acknowledges what students already know, the barriers they will face in achieving new learning goals, and the instructional support that will benefit them in negotiating these barriers. Throughout the learning opportunity, we'll focus on examples of scaffolds that already exist within EL education lessons using Lesson 2 from Grade 4, Module 2, Unit 3. An EL Education Scaffold Overview document for elementary ELA grades 2 through 5 can be found in Learning Central under the appendix within each grade level module and in the teacher planning tools for your grade level curriculum. Please refer to this document for additional supports as you plan. The lesson components listed on the slide are where you can locate embedded scaffolds within lessons and will be highlighted throughout this presentation. This lesson begins with a read aloud of the About Your Adventure page in the Can You Survive the Wilderness book. Students record what they notice and wonder about the structure and information shared on this page to create a shared understanding about this part of their Choose Your Own Adventure books. Students work together to write a class About Your Adventure page for their narratives. Because this page is not specific to their expert group animals, all students will be using this page in their final narratives. Students who have difficulty with oral language or auditory processing may need additional scaffolding with the discussions in this lesson. Consider providing sentence frames or a note-taking template for them to use during the discussion. Children who struggle with language and writing may make numerous mechanical mistakes. Help them focus only on the most important mistakes to correct. If additional supports are needed, use the resources in the All block to reinforce these concepts. Prepare word cards with the words that will be part of the discussion. Then have the students manipulate these words to write a form of notes. This will help them stay attentive to the discussion. Use sticky notes with sentence frames written on them to help students organize their ideas. They can stick these right on their partner's papers to help them give grows and glows. This section offers differentiation opportunities for individual students. Effective differentiation is built on a foundation of engaging, relevant, student-friendly learning targets that clearly define expectations for learning. These learning targets remain consistent amongst all students in the classroom, regardless of the differentiation presented to the learner. EL promotes the practice of differentiating the process through which students may arrive at the learning targets instead of modifying the target itself. For example, help students prepare for the mid-unit and support this part of their writing by analyzing the best opening sentence. Discuss which option is the best and what makes the other options not quite as strong. The more vocabulary a student is exposed to during learning, the more likely it is for that student to become a better reader. EL lessons point out academic and domain-specific vocabulary that is taught in each lesson. These words should be recorded on a class word wall for students to refer back to throughout the module. Scaffolding is an instructional method that progressively moves students towards greater independence and understanding during the learning process. Refer to the EL Education Scaffold Overview for grades 2 through 5 for additional resources that may provide further support when planning for and implementing instruction. As a reminder, additional resources and professional learning videos can be found in Learning Central under the appendix within each grade level module and in the teacher planning tools for your grade level curriculum. If you need more assistance with differentiating scaffolding lessons, you may wish to reach out to the experts in your building, ESL teachers, special education specialists, intervention team facilitators, or contact the central office coordinating teachers assigned to your school for support.